In this video, we're going to take a look at a brand new subscription mystery box kind of deal, service, whatever you want to call it, from the folks at Going Gear. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. No mosquitoes. It's cooled off a little bit here finally in Georgia. Anyway, the folks at Going Gear were kind enough to send me the very first edition of their monthly subscription box service. This really came in envelopes. I don't know if you could call it a box, but kind of like a subscription gear subscription thingy doodle. Anyway, bottom line is $59.99 a month. Call it 60 bucks every month. You'll get some really cool gear, sometimes some never before seen, that is guaranteed to be worth more than that. It's basically that simple. So if you're not familiar with Going Gear, their store here pretty close to my house, they're in Smyrna, Georgia, and they sell flashlights and knives and camping gear and all kinds of cool stuff. Mostly they're two big things they deal with are flashlights and knives, everything from budget stuff to higher end stuff. So I've been shopping with them for quite a while, and I had the opportunity to go over there a couple of months back, and they sent me home with some cool flashlights and stuff and some knives. And you've seen a couple of them on the channel already, and you'll be seeing some more soon. But I thought I'd take a moment just to go over this really new box because it is pretty cool. It's got some cool stuff in it, and I was really kind of impressed with it. So without any more rambling, let me just take you down to the old stump top, and we'll get to doing some of this subscription thingy doodle stuff. All right, so the package had a cool little logo on it, but the UPS people put their sticker over it. So anyway, let's just take it all out and see what all's in here. It's really got some cool stuff in here. So here's the Going Gear EDC Club. That's what they're calling it. So I guess I could have told you that up front, but there's their little logo, by the way, which is pretty cool. And that's a little card that shows what all's in it. So let's talk about what's in here this month. Again, this is a $70 a month, we'll call it. So first, there's this little Claris, really, really cool flashlight. It's an E1. It is a 1,000 lumen flashlight, low profile. IPX8, well, it's just a really nice little flashlight. We'll take it out here and let you get a look at it. There's this right here. It's got a little push button on the back and another little toggle here. We'll have to figure out how that thing works, but it's a really nice flashlight. Claris does a really, really good job. These are super high-end lights. This thing is 50 bucks value, and it's got a nice little case with it and a lanyard and some other cool stuff. So there's that. The next item on the list is a Pico pin, which is pretty stinking cool. It's a Tech Accessories Pico pin, and it's the sleek design, a magnetic cap, and an included snap ring. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at this cool thing, man. It's a little bitty pin, and it's got a, let's see how it works. Oh, just a magnetic cap that pops off, sticks on that end, and you got a nice little pin with you at all times. Then it has a cool little ring that goes on here, and bam, there you go. Okay, so it just holds on there like that. You clip it on your ring, on your key ring, or on your button or whatever, and just pop it off, and you got a nice pen to write with. Let's just see how well this thing writes. It writes good. So there's that. That's pretty cool. It's got a $20 retail value, so that makes that right there is already you're at your $70. Next item is an Exotec BMQR 380 little magnetic keychain release. So you put your key on one side, your keychain on the other, and it's got a little magnet in here. Looks like a 380 bullet when you get it assembled, which is pretty cool. And they're giving that a $16.95 value. Next is a Claris EDC light, and this is a little just a little EDC push button light. You can see it, just turn it on there and turn it off. Let's turn it off again. We don't want to burn it out. Goes on your keychain. Infinitely adjustable from 1.5 lumens to 40 lumens, which is pretty stinking cool. And it's IPX4 water resistant. They're giving this one an $8.90 value. That's pretty cool too. And then finally, a really cool little deal here. And I've got some of these. I picked up some of these to do a review on, but I'm just going to show you one now how this thing works. They call this a new spoon, and I think it's really neat. Just a little spoon. They're paper spoons you can carry around with. But if you need a lightweight way to eat some food, or maybe you're camping, you're backpacking, or whatever, just want to always have a spoon with you. It's you just fold it like so, and bam, you got a spoon, and you can eat ice, soft ice cream, or some soup, or some freeze-dried food, or whatever, Just a nice way. Okay, if you find yourself without a spoon, it's a cool way to have them. And they're pretty cheap. Like 10 of these things are $5, so they're 50 cents a piece. And you get done with them, just burn them, throw them away, or whatever. Throw them in the fire, throw them in the trash, or whatever. So pretty cool there. And they also come on this cool little ring. I'm going to put that one back on there because I'm not done with it. There's that. There's the new spoons. So they're giving this a $4.95 value. So if I got my math right, that's 50 plus 20, 70, plus 17 is 87, plus we'll call it 9, that's 96, plus 5 is about 101, over $100 worth of value for $60 or so. So I got to say, I think they did a really good job on their first EDC Club box. You've got a pin, you got some keychain stuff, you got 2 different lights, like an EDC light and a little pocket light, and the new spoons. I really like these. So there we go. Okay, well, that was a hopefully quick look at the very first Going Gear EDC Club shipment. And I got to say, I think they did a really good job on this one. They're well over $100 worth of value for around $60, and everything in here is really, really good stuff. No junk, no cheap fillers, it's all good stuff. And believe it or not, I really dig the lowest price thing in here, the new spoons. I think those are just so cool. So anyway, if you're looking to augment your EDC gear and you want to check out some really cool stuff, this could be a way to really save some money on it and get a cool surprise every month. I completely understand this is the whole mystery box, subscription box thing is not for everybody, but if you're interested in it, I hope this has been helpful to you. Once again, thanks to the folks at Going Gear for sending me this so I can show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and sometimes random videos throughout the week. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can fix that right now by clicking right down there. Be sure and click that little notification bell, and hopefully Google will notify you when I put out a new video. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single one, then I invite you to subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, where every Sunday I will send you an email with all the previous week's videos, plus any cool offers, deals, or news I think you'll find interesting. You can just go to survivalonpurpose.com/subscribe, or you can click that little box with a knife in it right down there, and it'll take you there also. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.